Hi, my name is Nonku, and today we are making whiskey-based fried chicken. We're going to start very basic by brining the chicken before marinating it. So to brine, you need hot water, the flavors you'll be using throughout, salt and pepper, and your base. Hot water, boiling hot to be exact. If you didn't notice, I ordered the wrong size. But I think I'll grow into it. Okay, so we're gonna put some lemon juice, some norox, chicken norox, stock. Yeah, norox is the brand. Stock is the product. So some norox, some chicken stock. Break it into the hot water. Well, then we're gonna put some salt. The brine helps with the flavors going into the chicken, and then the marinade will obviously be flavors into the chicken and on the top. Some pepper, some fresh chopped garlic. Be generous. Garlic is very lovely for the flavors, especially in a brine, the inside flavors. Yeah, just use as much as you can. Okay, not as much, you get what I'm saying. Then the flavors of our chicken today, and when I say flavors of the chicken today, these are the flavors we'll be using throughout the chicken cooking process. So the brine is going to have these flavors. The marinade is also going to have these flavors. We have turmeric, mustard powder, paprika, and chicken rub. We then add our base. Not a lot. Whiskey is very powerful and chicken is very weak, so it can take flavor really quickly. So you just want a smidge. You want that slight taste there, but not for it to be overly bitter from the whiskey. Smidge. As I said, very strong flavors from whiskey, especially this one, delicious. So you do not want to put a lot. And I also want to drink more than eat more. Then we mix it all together. I'm gonna taste it real quick, just so that I know. That is the perfect amount of whiskey I put. Like I can taste it, but like as a blender, as a base, not as whiskey. Oh, I'm good. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take our chicken, and you want it to go deep. You want the chicken covered, fully inside, okay? Cool, so we're going to keep the chicken in this brine for about 3 hours while I make everything else that I need to make for my party tomorrow. It's not a party, I just invited people. The beautiful chicken has brined for a bit of time now. So we can now take it out and, well, we can now marinate it. What I will say is this brine, not going to waste. No. I'm a recycling cook, as they call it. So it will be used in some of the broths, some of the flavors. It's going somewhere and it will be cooked to perfection. So as I said before, exact same flavors. Paprika, turmeric, mustard powder, as well as the chicken rub. We're staying consistent throughout. We want the same flavors from start to finish. That's what builds a proper flavor profile and makes the chicken delicious. And because I'm not used to cooking for a lot of people, I basically did 2 plates. This is what I normally do for about 8 to 10 pieces of chicken, which is when I'd be cooking for my family. But now that I'm hosting a whole bunch of people and I am cooking 20 pieces of chicken, I just do it double. Some lemon and herb Nando sauce. Chicken has to have a kick. I'm so sorry, but chicken has to have that. And I'm doing that with some hot peri-peri sauce. A smidge of sweet a smidge of sweet garlic. The crisp of the chicken stops. You add the flour at the marinade stage, just a bit. Uthi nje kancane kuzibe khona qali crisp. Then we're going to mix everything together. So what we're doing today is what I call a wet marinade, because we're going to base it a lot on milk. So milk or yogurt works very well for chicken. Very brilliant marinade. So you want to marinate chicken, yogurt or milk is your best bet. Yogurt if you want that thick marinade, milk if you want. So I'm going to pour a lot because it's a lot of chicken that we're marinating. Okay, so this is mixed well. Now we'll bring in the bad boy. Subtle flavor, please. Now we add the chicken. Cool. Let's take the chicken out of the brine. Cool. Now we'll take all the flavor and pass it here. We have the chicken that's been brined. We have the marinade. Let's bring them together. See you tomorrow. Okay, cool. So the next part of the fried chicken is to coat it with the crunchy part. I do a double coating, which is I do from wet to dry to wet to dry. It gives it that extra punch. This time, because the marinade does have quite a bit of flavor, I'm not going to add any flavors to the coating, and I'm hoping the overnight marinade works well. So we just add flour. You're gonna add spices. I'm adding the chicken rub just as an extra on the coating.
Yeah. And I'm sure it was easier because you could obviously chat, do your own thing, be in your own zone.
Yes.
Whereas now you keep having to remember to instruct, because some people want to do it with you.
So as you can see, overnight marinade is in. Can't taste it anymore because the chicken is here and I ain't trying to get salmonella. And I'm gonna take 2 pieces out of the dry, add them to the crust maker, as I call it. This will be my wet hand and this will be my dry hand. Then move it into the wet. BTS. And then again, soak it in the egg. The egg is the bind, like it binds it very, very well. And then back into the dry, the final coating.